Hey guys, welcome to the world of custom printed apparel. Today, we are going to show you how to use our platform. Stay tuned. Alright, so before we get into it, I just want to give you a brief overview of who and what OneOff is. So, we're a print on demand service that specializes in custom printed apparel. We supply t shirts and brand them using any of our current branding methods as shown on our site. That makes us your one stop shop for everything garment printing related. We also have dropshipping capabilities, so it makes it easier to have your orders shipped to anywhere in South Africa. We also offer businesses and side hustlers the option to sign up with us if they are looking for us to supply them with goods and services with no sign up fees necessary. We also have an affiliate program that allows our wholesale customers the opportunity to create their own free store. But more on that in a future video. On a side note, whatever processes that I'm doing on oneoff.co.za is also applicable to oneoff-wholesale. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Okay, so once you enter oneoff.co.za into your internet browser, you're going to be greeted with the homepage, which looks like this. So you can see on your right hand side, we've got our range of garments for you to choose and brand on. We've got our information about the current production lead time and the current delivery time. And then our quick and easy, simple explanation on the three-step ordering process with OneOff. Scrolling further down will give you some pre-decorated products and our designs, which you can use on any garment of your choice. So first, we're going to take you to the registration process. Now, if you've already registered with us, you can go ahead and skip this chapter. Now, I wish to advise that with the registration process, there is no sign-up fees necessary, and we certainly do not ask for any minimum order quantities. So even if you want to print one garment, you can go ahead and do that. So you'll find the registration button on your top right, or if you scroll down and look underneath our range of products, you'll see there is a circle that says sign up. We're going to click using this one. Here's the registration page. So this is where you're going to fill in your username, your password, and your email address. Now, in order to use the site like any other website, you've got to agree to the terms and conditions. So it's already ticked here for me, so I'm just going to leave it as is. If you want to know about any of our specials, then you can go ahead and you can tick this, or you can untick it. That is completely your choice. You are not obligated to know any of the latest specials. So we're going to leave that decision entirely up to you. Once you're ready, click on submit and wait for the registration to go through. After you've been registered, the system will log in automatically, and that is where your fun begins. Now, you can either do one of two things. You can either go ahead and click on create an order, which will bring up the whole list of garments that we offer you, or you can start by choosing from here. So we're actually going to choose it from actually looking at this point. And let's say I want to do a unisex hoodie. So we're going to click on the picture with the hoodie on it. And then it brings us to the information page. So this will show you what the material contents of the garment is, what our manufacturing tolerance is. And if you scroll further down, you can even check on the sizing details, making sure you choose the perfect fit for you. So we're going to choose 5 hoodies in this instance, even though you can actually choose one, but I want to choose 5. So we're going to say 2 smalls, 2 mediums, and 1 large. Once you're happy with all of the sizes that you put into the boxes, you're going to go ahead and click on Start Designing. So this is the designer page. So what will happen over here is you've got 3 options. You can either say Add Design, which means you'll upload your own custom design based on the requirements as specified on our site. Or you can add a text. This has an inbuilt text editor with hundreds of different fonts to choose from. Let your imagination go wild. And then we've got Add Team Name. Now this one is a bit of an interesting one, because if you're doing, say, t-shirts for a sports club, and if you need to do t-shirts where it has multiple players' names at the back along with their player number, this actually makes the job even more easier instead of having to do them per line item. But for the instance of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and click on Add Design, as I'd like to upload my own. So we've got 3 options. You can choose from DTG, embroidery, or direct to foam. Now I'm going to choose direct to foam because direct to foam is our most sought after branding method here at OneOff. So we're going to click on that. And then this is where we get brought to the page where it says, okay, it's time for us to select a design. Now, if you have a new profile, you're going to see that there are no images that have been uploaded. Those who have had an account with us for a while will see their designs listed over here, in which if they plan to reprint something, they can just choose it from the list. Now, being that this is a new design, we're going to go ahead and say upload image. So I'm going to choose a design that I would like to see on a shirt, and I'm going to go ahead and select this one and wait for the upload to happen. This is the confirm copyright permission page. So if you're going to print something that does not belong to you, we're going to ask you to confirm if you do have the permission to do so. If anything has to happen, all responsibility is taken by the customer themselves. So in this instance, I'm going to say I hereby declare I own the rights to print this image, and I'm going to click on OK. Now here's a real life scenario where sometimes things can go a little bit wrong. Now say that you forgot to select your design area, because we have multiples over here, which will be this here for our upper front, here for our lower front, our right chest, and our left chest. If anything has to happen in that instance where you're stuck at this point, don't worry about deleting and re-uploading. All you need to do is go and say copy, select your design area, and paste. This will bring the design here, and then you can immediately delete it from the side where it's not supposed to be. So now this is where you get set where your print is going to go. So we're going to make this, let's say 24 centimeters, because we want it a little bit big. So now we've sized up the print, and then we're going to drag it and we're going to align it here. Now pay attention to the left hand side over here. This is a quality meter that will basically tell you if anything is wrong with your artwork. So like it says, indication of quality, green is good, yellow is of reduced quality, and red is bad quality. So in this instance, I am using a pretty low res artwork, which the minimum requirements are listed on our site, so you can go ahead and check that out. So being that I do accept this terms and listen, there is a possibility my print can come out a bit nasty. I'm just going to leave it as is, as this is just a demonstration purpose. So in order to get this properly aligned, we're going to look on our left hand side. We have a button that says center image horizontally or center it vertically. Vertically will obviously place it approximately in the middle of that branding block. So in this instance, we want to pick it a little bit more up into the chest position, and then we're going to use center image horizontally. Once we do that, that'll basically align it to the dead center of the garment itself, but keeping it in the chest position that you set. Now, if you want to add something at the back of your item, you can go ahead and click on the back area. This is also applicable for a left sleeve, a right sleeve, and even the inside neck print as well. Yes, we can print in an inside neck label for you and remove our supplier's label from it. So we're going to do a print on the back, and we're going to say add another design, or let's rather not do a design, let's do a text. So you're going to click on add text, and again choose your 3 branding methods. Because we're sticking with direct to film, I'm going to use the same thing as well. And I am just going to put in my name. And then on the left hand side, we get to choose a font, which here's the range of fonts that we can use on our site. I'm just going to use, well, let's say Kenyan Coffee. So here's the text in the font that we chose. We can make it bigger if we need to. Do the alignment again to make sure it's properly centered. And then choose our text color, which in this instance, I'm going to say we need white. And we're going to go OK. That's it. That is actually the quick process of getting an item decorated on one-off. So we're going to go ahead and say buy. It'll give you a warning regarding the quality of your artwork. If you still want to proceed, you can go ahead and click on OK. If not, you click on cancel and you re-upload your design. Well, the high-res version of it. So your item has been added to a cart. Now, I would just like to mention that if you want to add on another line item, the same process happens. You're just going to say start new design, and then you're going to use the change product on the left-hand side here to change it if you say want to now change it to a t-shirt. In this instance, we're only going to be doing this one here, so we're going to go ahead and say checkout. So this will be the summary page of the items that you're going to be ordering. If you're happy with everything, you can go ahead and say checkout. So if you're ordering for the first time, you're going to need to input your billing and shipping address. So I'm going to enter my details right here. Then you click on I agree to the returns policy of this website and you say proceed to shipping address. So it'll obviously load the information into the shipping area as well. And then we're going to select our shipping method. So we have different ones. We got a free shipping. We've got drop off, standard main centers, and standard outlying areas. That just depends on where you are. So if you order for more than 1,200 with one off, you do get free shipping. So we're going to stick to the free shipping method. And now comes the nice part. So if this is something that you are willing to pay extra for, we have a rush order option. So this means our standard production time is 5 to 7 working days. But if you need something within 1 to 3 days, please note that this is excluding the delivery time. Then you can go ahead and click here and say rush order fee. So you'll be paying, in this instance, an additional 197.06. This is calculated based on 25% of the total branding cost. So we're going to go ahead and choose a rush order. Then job name, if we want to, I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to call it impulsive. And the customer PO number, specifically if you're a person that works with purchase order numbers, you can enter it over here. In this instance, we won't even need to because this is basically going to be a personal order. And then any additional instructions that you may have. If you want a certain print to be put down by a certain amount of centimeters or anything of that sort, you enter those details here. Our production room will definitely look at the instructions and make sure it is followed in full detail. Once your information is entered, you can go ahead and proceed to payment method. Now you can choose from either one or two payment methods, but for this tutorial, I'm going to take you through the EFT section. But if you're choosing multiple payment options available through Dumo Online, this will take you to a card portal where you'll enter your card details and proceed with your order. Payment will be taken, we will receive it in our bank account, and that's when we begin to process your order. But in order to show you this order, to push this order forward, I'm going to go ahead and select EFT bank transfer, and I'm going to say proceed to check order information. Right, so this is where you get to confirm your order information in full. You can see your billing and shipping address is here, your shipping information, your rush order option, your job name, everything, including your payment information. You can obviously change those if you need to, but if you're happy with everything, just say complete your order. And that's it. Your order has been loaded on our system, and we will take it, process it, and have it shipped to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.